The cause of several feet of water to flood a high-traffic area of University Drive is investigated.
Also, graphic images were shown on campus, sparking a controversy of freedom of speech. These stories and more on this week's edition of Newsline, October 4th, 2017. Thank you for joining us on this week's edition of Newsline. I'm Doug Mason.
And I'm Josh Margin.
We as a country endured a devastating loss and horrific event this past Sunday night in Las Vegas during a Jason Aldean concert. Francina Vigil, who was present at the venue that night, offered a statement, quote, "I will never forget the emptiness I felt when I heard why people were running and the deep sadness I felt when I learned how many people didn't get a chance to run away like I did," end quote. Here at Newsline, we want to offer our sincerest condolences to those affected by the act of terror that resulted in 59 murders and over 500 injuries.
This story comes to us from the Boise State Update. This past Monday night, a water line under University Drive near the Student Union broke and forced the closure of much of the main artery through campus. The break was due to structural failure of the section of 1990 PCV pipe in University Drive. A repair to the main line was completed overnight and the broken section of PCV was replaced with a ductile iron pipe. Traffic coming from Capitol Boulevard will be diverted at Theater Lane, and the Brady Street Garage and surface parking areas remain open. Traffic coming from Broadway will be diverted at Michigan Ave, and Lincoln Avenue parking garage will remain open. Lincoln Avenue will be closed between Belmont and University. Construction on the intersection is underway.
Last week, tensions were high when the Center for Bioethical Reform, a pro-life group, displayed graphic images of unborn aborted fetuses on Boise State's campus quad. Several students and pro-choice activists were outraged by the images and protested their distaste with the pictures via handheld signs that read, "Boise State is too great for hate." They had a petition signing that requested the dean of students to demand for these images to be taken down. This sparked controversy on the limits of freedom of speech.
Over this weekend, the Land of Opportunity SmackDown Live came to the Taco Bell Arena. With the likes of AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode, and Dolph Ziggler, fans of the WWE were in for a suspenseful night. Championships were put on the line, battle lines were drawn, and the fast-paced action gave the fans exactly what they wanted to see. By far, the best match of the night was the Fatal 4-Way match for the United States Championship, featuring the face that runs the place, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin, and the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. AJ Styles retained the United States Championship match with a phenomenal forearm to Ty Dillinger, gaining momentum as he will be defending his championship at the next big pay-per-view, Hell in a Cell. This is the second time within the past 2 years WWE has come to Boise, and I know the fans can't wait for the next event.
Thanks, Josh. And now we're going to go send it over to my man Brad with the weather forecast. What do we got, Brad?
I don't know about you guys, but I've definitely had to turn my heater on at night. It's starting to get chilly a little bit. So with fall here to stay, we're going to start off our week with on Thursday, it's going to be a high of 60 with a low of 41. It's going to be partly cloudy. And then on Friday, it's going to be sunny all day with a high of 70 with your nicest day of the week with a low of 45. On Saturday, it's going to be a high of 68 with a low of 40. Going into Sunday, it's going to be a high of 57 and a low of 36, partly cloudy all day. And on Monday, it's going to be a high of 59 with a low of 38. Tuesday, a high of 62 and a low of 38. And finally, on Wednesday, it's going to be a high of 66 and a low of 43 with mostly sunny. I'm Brad Sloan, your weatherman, with your weather plan.
Thanks, Brad. Now we go to Brennan Serrano with our sports recap.
Guys, how's it going? It's been quite an impressive season for the Boise State volleyball team.
It has been a great season.
The Broncos will look to continue their 18-match winning streak, which includes the last 14 league contests. Led by the two-headed monster that is Sierra Nobley and Sabrin Roberts, Boise State will look to extend their undefeated start to conference play after this past weekend that saw the Broncos sweep UNLV. These next few days will be big as far as deciding who wins the Mountain West, as number 23 ranked Colorado State and Wyoming come to town. Colorado State on Thursday at Bronco Gym starting at 7:30. Saturday is also versus Wyoming at Bronco Gym starting at 7:30. To soccer now, with October looming, Boise State soccer wanted to finish the month of September off strong, and that's exactly what they did with New Mexico in town. The Broncos got to the Lobos early and often, with Jesse Vogel putting the finishing touches on a 3-0 shutout victory.
I'm proud of my girls. They make my job easy, you know what I mean? They do their job. They're pressing, they're jumping, they're winning the aerial battle, you know? And then when I need to show up, I do it, you know? So Raimi, congratulations to Raimi for now being the top scorer in the nation. She's amazing. She's amazing. It's great to have her on our team. So I'm just happy. We did what we set out to do, and that was, play our game. So it was really good. I'm happy.
The Broncos wouldn't have to wait long at an attempt to make it 2 in a row as San Diego State paid a visit to Boise. With goals in the 3rd and 85th minute, the Aztecs shut out Boise State 2-0. When asked about the game, senior midfielder Sarah Taylor responded with, quote, "That was a tough one. I know we're going to fight every game and get some good results and have some unlucky ones. It's a bummer that we went 1-1 this weekend, but we're going to be okay. We have a lot of games left, and I'm confident in what this team can do." Boise State returns home to host Air Force and Colorado College next weekend with matches set for Friday, October 6th at 4 and Sunday, October 8th at noon. Guys?
Thanks, Brendan. Well, that's it for this week. From all of us here at your Boise State Newsline, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Stay classy, Boise.